All right, let me blow this up here. So I'm going to talk to you about how you can actually sell your advice online by using just Skool. It'll be a very zero tech way. I'll show you here on the screen. We're going to go through these three core elements, which are really all you have to do when it comes to selling your advice online. And it is attract, convert, and deliver. So I want to talk to you about the social media content, like what we'd create to actually get people to find out that we have a school and find out that we have something to sell. And then I'll talk to you about the community classroom and calendar that we have with Skool. That's the most zero tech, easy thing that you can do. I'm going to talk about the tools that we use as well. And then I'm going to talk about the monthly recurring revenue that you can generate and how we focus on mid and high ticket offers. I'm going to give you some examples of what I've done. So the thing that I want to first address is the idea that what you would be doing here is literally just finding things that people are wanting to talk about and be interested in. And the best place to start is with you. You know, what you're interested in. It doesn't matter what it is either. And I'm going to talk about our goals here, but mainly it's to understand that we want to get 1,000 people to give you $1 a day. I feel like that's the place where things really start to change, is when you have 1,000 people giving you $1 a day. Think about how much different your life would be right now if you were able to get that done. And just imagine that that can be created and that can be done by simply just building a Skool community. You don't need any fancy website. You don't need a website. You don't need a funnel. Skool becomes your funnel. You don't need email automations. Skool becomes those things. And also, the neat thing about this is you get to generate, money without having to feel weird or to have that like imposter syndrome thing, because you're going to learn that the way you actually build this is by simply just getting interested in something and getting people around that idea and getting them into your community completely for free, being helpful with them, engaging with them, and then asking them if they want more help or more premium help. So it's very simple. Have you felt already where you've went to go do something like this, maybe make an online course or sell a membership or maybe do some online coaching or something like that, or just anything where you're trying to get involved with what you love the most and try to make money doing it using the internet, and you feel that weird like strangeness because they tell you to go set up this funnel and create this video sales letter. I told people to do this and it works. You can do that. But here's the problem. If you've never sold anything before, if you've always worked for someone else, or you've never done anything where you're selling your advice, or you've never created a course or coached anybody, and then you have somebody telling you to do that, it can feel really strange. So how do you get rid of that? Well, the way you get rid of that is you don't do that. What you do is you get people together around a topic, and then you start to engage with them by asking them questions and finding out, what can I actually do to help these people? And they'll just tell you. They'll just tell you if you get connected with them. And then we use simple tools to help them. It's that simple. Zig Ziglar really said it the best. He said, if you just help everybody else get what they want, you don't have to worry about what it is that you want. Or if you help everybody else solve their problems, then your problems start to take care of themselves. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do. And I just want to let you know that, we've done this for a long time. Here's a bunch of testimonials here. And this was like the most powerful movement in my life right here is when, I made that first, this was my first real year going with courses. And this little year right here where I did 54,000 a month and then 58 and then 19,000, this little moment right here was when it really clicked for me. And in my first year of doing this stuff, I generated over $800,000. And so, I figured out how to at least do that. And then that was, that right there was 4 years ago? And, it's just we've just kept going with this, and we've helped a lot of other people do this as well. And we've got all kinds of testimonials here that validate that, of course. But we'll get into this stuff here later. I just want you to know that we do this stuff. I get out and live and do things and enjoy life, and I think you should too. And I think that you can, and I think you can do it around what it is that you love. I just want to also share with you here, these stats are crazy, right? So, this is the online course industry, and they say by, basically 2030, it's going to be like $1 trillion industry. And here's some stats right here that show the change in revenue in billions with online learning. This here is another one that is talking about the growth span of online learning. As you can see, they're all up and to the right. This one here is talking about how online learning is poised to grow by more than 200% just from 2020 to 2025. So this is almost by next year. All this stuff was in like HuffPost, Forbes, Time, Crunch. I mean, this here, look here, online learning will have a 9.1% compound annual growth rate by 2026. So again, really growing. And you can see why, because you can, in a weekend, teach somebody something that they're going to school for and spending all this money for. You can teach them like in a weekend and work with them, and they can save a ton of money, and it's easier for them, and the tools are making it so powerful. So there's just a lot of people that have this idea that it may not work, and I'm here to just help you with that a little bit. So online markets are oversaturated, making success impossible. That's not true. How you need 1,000 people to give you $1 a day. So you don't have to worry about that. 1,000 people, think how many people there are, okay? You need a large following to start. Why do you need that? You just need to go out there. You're looking for 1,000 people that can get excited about this with you, that are willing to give you $1 a day. Think about that. And they could give you $2 a day. Or you could have 2,000 people give you $1 a day. It doesn't matter, okay? At that rate, you can start to really change things for yourself, okay? So you don't need a big following to start. Why do you need that? Only established experts can sell advice online. Well, this isn't true. As long as you can help somebody get the result that they want, it doesn't matter how big you are, how small you are, if you're one color or another, if you're this way or that way, or if you're here or there, that doesn't matter. People just want results, and that's what you need to worry about. If you can do that, then you can do it. That's the name of this game. Technical skills are a must. Well, not anymore. You just use Skool. Everything's done for you. You just need to know what you want to talk about. What about this here? So this is saying high initial investment. Well, everything that I'm going to show you here today is free. So that's not true. And then, let's see, it's all about selling. The truth is it's, I don't know, selling just is a weird word, right? You're just helping somebody make a decision that helps them get the result that they want. And marketing is just educating, right? You're just showing somebody what it is. You never even wanted anything until you found out how cool it was. So that's all it is. And what you're going to do is you're going to just be helpful. Be yourself. This is always the cool part about this. And you can kind of set the tone and path of how you want to do this. You don't have to be weird about it. You could just be honest and be straight, and you can just help people get a result, okay? So that's what I want to show you here. Our first goal is to get 1,000 people to give you $1 a day. Now, we're going to use social media content to attract people. Content just like this. I'm just talking about this because this is what I do. I help people sell their advice online. That's it. I help them attract new people that can buy their programs. I show them how to get people to become actual students and buy their stuff. And then I show them how to actually create their program and how to put something together that somebody would actually buy. And then I show them how to manage that thing, and where do you put things, and how do you put them in there, and what do you do to get your students to want what it is that you're talking about, and how do you find these people, and just stuff like that. So everything that I talk about, I just talk about on social media. like I'm doing right now. And if you just do that, then people will start to be interested or not. And the ones that are interested in what you're talking about, they'll probably want to come hang out with you some more and see what else you got going on. And that's why we send them to a community. So what we do then next is we get this thing out of my dang way. We send them to a free training, or you could call it a free classroom inside of your school. And Skool's pretty cool. It's a place that allows you to have a calendar where you can have a weekly workshop. I'll show you how to do that here in a second. You can, it has a community, so everybody that's interested in what you're talking about, they can check it out. They can see, your community. They can come in there and they can talk to other people that are interested in this stuff. And if you get a bunch of people together that are interested in the same thing, what you'll find is they'll start talking about ways to do something better, or they wish it was one way or another, or they are trying to accomplish something. And you, as the person that facilitated that community, you have a decision you can make. You can say, well, that's cool. Or you can be like, maybe I can help them fix this problem. And there lies, the thing that you're going to sell to them. So as long as you're interested in something and you can get excited about it, I really get interested in talking about this because I like making money. I like being able to work from wherever I want to be. I like to help other people make money. I like to use the internet. I like to make videos, and I like to help people in this way. So that's what I talk about. And people come hang out in our classroom. We've got hundreds of people in there. And some of them, they check out all the free training and stuff that we have in our school. And I'll show you our school here in a bit. But, that's all you do. You create free training, and then you talk to them and say, hey, would you like me to help you some more? Would you like me to make this easier for you? Would you like me to make this happen faster for you? Would you like to, jump to the front of the line? Would you like to be able to talk to me more since I've been doing this longer than you or something, right? It doesn't matter what it is, or that I've been focused on this. Because if you want that extra premium help, I'll be sure to give it to you. And here's how you get started. And then when they join, you help them and you do what you said you were going to do. It's pretty simple. People would rather get things done faster, easier, make it more fun. I mean, think about this. I was talking about this earlier today when I was going live. I was helping one of our clients basically lay out his trainings that he was going to do. And, think about it. If you were trying to learn something, would you want it to be easier to learn it or harder to learn it? Think about it. Would you want it to take longer, or would you rather be shorter? Would you rather have fun learning it, or would you rather it be boring? Would you rather it be complicated? Would you rather it be, unnecessary stuff and all that? No. You just want to get the result, right? Just like everybody else. So I want you to think about that when you go to do this. You don't have to get all wound up about things. You don't have to make it crazy and super sophisticated or whatever. You just get them the answer easier in a shorter amount of time while having fun. Because the whole thing in and of itself is really to have fun anyway, isn't it? I mean, isn't that the whole reason you would want to have your own business and make more money and have more time so you could go have fun, enjoy your family, things like that? I mean, that's what I'm in for it. That's what I want to do. So again, we create content on social media to attract people. Kind of like, when you're walking through a city and you see something that you like, what do? You look at it, right? Maybe you get closer to it. Maybe you explore it a little bit. Or when you're walking around outside and you see something interesting, you walk over to it and you get involved with it a little bit and check it out. Or you hear a conversation maybe that really is cool and you jump in and hang out with it. That's what they're going to do here. So how do you attract people? Well, talk about what you do on social media. Talk about things that you create. Talk about things that you help people with. Talk about things that you're learning. What do you think is going to happen with other people? What do you think they're going to do? They're going to check it out. And then when they can come check out your free classroom, why do you need to have anything else? They can just come over to your free community. Would you rather join a community or opt into a funnel? What do you think is more inviting? Set up your profile in this community so that you can get on free weekly workshops and go through this free classroom of micro courses and get all this free value to learn about things, and and then talk to other people in the community that are also doing this stuff. Do you think that is more attractive? Or do you think giving somebody your name and email to opt in to watch a sales video on the next page is more attractive or more effective? And then get a bunch of emails that are just about, things that, listen, I've done all this. I did this. I had a funnel. I've been teaching funnels for 15 years. But I wanted to make it simpler. I wanted this to be easier always. The tech was always the pain in the ass with everything. Here, Skool just does everything. All you got to do is go out there and be yourself and be helpful. And you'll attract people. You send them to your school. You hang out with them. You ask them questions. You engage with them. You see how they're doing. What can I do for you? Do you want more than just the free stuff? I can do more. Right? What do you think is easier? Do you feel excited about having all the funnels and automations and everything? Does that make you feel, if I can have less things and still accomplish the goal and actually make it easier, why wouldn't I want that? So that's the way I look at it with this. Because that's really what it is. And it's just the beginning, right? It just keeps getting better. So we put content out on social media. We send them to our free school that has a classroom in it, a calendar with workshops. And then we ask them questions and we help them. Do you really, if you think about it for a second, do you think that you could actually do this? Do you think you could do everything I said so far? Could you create a video about what you're into and then put it on to, any social site that you're probably on anyway? And then, at the end of your video, say something like, hey, if you like this type of stuff, I have a free community. Just go to skool.com/makeoncecommunity. Or you could buy a domain and redirect them there, whatever you want to do. And then they go there, and inside of there, you're just creating training stuff that helps them solve a problem in the area that you're interested in. You could even get other people to do it that are interested in something. Ask them questions in there. Hey guys, what do you need help with? I did that in my community here, and they said all kinds of stuff. They were like, see, in here, I just asked them. I said, look, I'm getting ready to build a new build lab training, and I want to build it with you. Watch the video below and learn about how the new training is going to be built and what you can do to join for the best experience. And I asked them down below, I said, can you just put 1, 2, 3 and tell me your 3 biggest questions? And look at all these questions I've got now. And now I can just go in and create training either in my free community, okay? Or I can go over to, here's Build Lab. And then in the classroom here, you just create trainings. It's so easy to do as well, okay? You can literally just click on this and set up a training, and you can just name the module, drop a video in here, put some resources down here, payment links. Maybe you just want to charge for this one. Maybe you can go in the classroom. Maybe you just want to charge for just this one here. Well, you can, if they want to buy that, you can put a payment link in here. So inside of Stripe, you can create payment links really simply. Let me get this put down. Okay, you can create payment links real simple like, and you can create them for all different price points. Okay, you can see here all the different ones that I do and charge. And then you can just copy this payment link right here, and then you can just stick it in it's a link. And then they can pay it, and when they pay it, you get paid. And then you help them and you solve their problem. And you can just put this, like I said, you can put these links anywhere. You can put them here in the community. If you're on the calendar here, every week inside of here, what I do is I just go live on Monday, then I go live on Thursday on Zoom, and I just record it, and then I give it to them afterwards, and I put it here in the community under live recordings, and we have all of our live. There's 222 pages like this of videos, because every week we record these, and then people can jump on these videos, and they can get this recorded. They can ask questions, and they can get answers to their problems. And down here, love the call. What was your favorite part? Let's see. We had another one we just did. Where was that one at here? People just love this. These calls are worth the price of admission, Josh says. This is straight facts. The end of the call was pretty freaking exciting. This was one of my favorite calls. You could see the wheels turning in Mike's head. So, these are great. You jump on here. You can share your screen. You can do whatever you want. And you can do this too. This is what you do with your people. Right? This is what you do with your people. Then I got this free one over here. And in the classroom, I've got this thing called Pocket Coaching. And every day I just drop somebody in here. Okay? I drop a new video in here. How to optimize TikToks for live. And I just come on here. Nothing crazy. Because would you rather have it easy or hard, long or short, fun or boring? And I just be myself, but I be helpful, and I focus on this stuff. And, you just start building a community. This one's free. You can join if you're not a part of it. And then in the calendars and in the leaderboards here, you can have people open up stuff. So like if somebody comes to this Make Once community here, all they have to do, if they go to the About page, I show them right here, okay? I have 2 videos on this page. Kind of acts like a landing page, right? And then I tell them how to unlock the free courses. I tell them what they all get in here. And then they can just go here and they can join Build Lab. They can click $5.97 right here and they can join Build Labs. Normally $9.97, so that's cool. And then, they could, or if they want the Pocket Coaching, they could just click here. Now you can put these links anywhere, right? So you think about it. In the classroom here, the free classroom, you could create a course, just click this, name the course, describe the course, whether all members have access or only some members have access or members of a certain level. And that certain level is like a gamification thing. So if, people get in there and they put posts in there that people like, then they get points. And then they move up in levels. As they move up in levels, you unlock things for them. And so you create this course, and then you can simply have inside of the course here, when people come in here and they want something, let's say that you were just going to sell this thing here, right? In the community, you can make a post, and when you make a post, here's what's crazy. It has a link to it, right? And so you could literally say to people, hey, if you want this or that, you can have it. You could buy any of these things here in the classroom. All you have to do is, and you could create a link right over here, go to settings. Okay, let me get this a little smaller. You can go to settings here and you go to links and you can add a link. And what I would do if I was you is I would make it public so everybody can see it. And then what you do is you put like I put those Stripe links in here for people to buy this stuff. You could create a page in here. You create a post, and down below here you could say, hey, if you want this training, click here. If you want this training, click here. If you want this training, click here. Okay? Pretty simple. And then it would just be payment links, and you could even put a video in this post right here that would explain what to do here, and then you could have it up here. You could have all your links to your payment links for the different classroom things in here. So, TikTok live replays, I could charge $1 for that. And then, or all of these things, right? You could put whatever you wanted in there as a price or whatever you wanted to sell. And if they wanted it, all they had to do was come over here, because you could put a getting started section in here. They can come over here and then they could click on access all courses. They click it, it goes like, let's say it goes straight to that post like this. See, look at this one. You can click on this. Look at this. It goes right to this payment link here, right? And then as soon as they pay you, here's what's really cool about what you can do. So inside of Stripe, right, inside of Stripe, after they pay you, this page pops up. Or sorry, when you're setting up these payment links like this inside of Stripe, okay, you see these payment links? When you create these, during the creation process, what it looks like is this. You can go to the payment page or after payment, and when you go to set this up, you come in here and you basically click add new product. You add the name of the product. Okay, and then before you click create the payment link, okay, before you tell it to create this payment link, you can click on this after payment, and when you click on the after payment, it's meaning what happens after they pay, you can put a link in here. So you can send them right to something, right? You could send them to, you could put a Loom video in there, and you could tell them in that Loom video, you could say, hey, congratulations on just getting started. Now all you need to do is, send me a DM in Skool and I'll unlock that for you. And then that's it. You go in there and unlock it, and here's all you have to do. You can go up to any member, okay? I'll go to, let's put Mike Gowans in here. You go to any member. Well, it's not going to do it for me like that. Let me go back here. You can go to any member. Let's see. I'll go to Scott. You can click on membership, and you can go to courses, and you can just unlock that course for them, and voila, they have it. It's that simple. And when people join, here's another cool thing. You know how a funnel, you get their name and email, whatever. Well, inside of here in your members, you can export any of these, and when you export it, it just kicks it out into a CSV file, and boof, you got all your name, your emails, and everything. And what I like about it is you can come in here, and on the plugins, when somebody joins, you can turn membership questions on, and you can ask questions. I ask, how did you discover the Make Once community? What's your biggest challenge with growing your online business, and what type of business do you have, and what do you sell? So when people come in here, I can click on their membership, and I can go to questions, and look, they found me on TikTok. What's your biggest challenge with growing your business? They don't have one. And then don't have a business yet, okay? And they say all kinds of things, and I'm not going to click on everybody, but think how cool that is. And then they get in here. You think an email list is cool? Think about this. Now your email list gets to hang out with your email list. All right? So that's cool. But learning how to use this and do this, then you can come in here and ask questions, how to take payments with a free community. Want to sell your advice online with zero tech. Did a workshop. So here we did a workshop. I put it on the calendar, and all these people came. I just put it right here because you can do this in here. And then they can click on it, register for the Zoom. And if you did one of those every week and you talked about how you help people with your premium stuff, what do you think would happen? Do you think people would buy your offers if they made sense and you could show them that you could actually help them? I mean, I think I would. Then they can DM you. They're in here. There's no garbage, right? There's nothing. There's no blinging and a blanging, There's no Facebook and distraction land and all these other things. And this is all you need. What else do you need? Seriously. What else do you need? You can do everything. Okay? So you can put you can put all the people can put did my first live today in Build Lab. I got the wins over here. Today's webinar, look at that, 3 minutes ago. I did my first paid webinar today. 9 of the 15 that paid showed up, and 2 sent emails wanting $5.97 offer. 1 has paid, still waiting on the other one to pay. Let's go. Hell yes. So I'm talking about this guy, Mike Hicks. He is crushing it. So I can pin him to the feed. Oops, I've got these other ones pinned up here, so let's go back. See, I like to celebrate my people. And I'm coming in here. Let me take this and put this down. Unpin from feed. And I want to celebrate him because how cool is that? That's so awesome. So I can come in here to try doing this in an email list. So, and I don't have to worry about all this other stuff. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Look what I'm doing. I'm just playing in here, right? Look. Congrats, brother. It is so awesome. I literally can't wait to see what you do this year. You've been making money like crazy and sounds like you're having a lot of fun. Now, would you rather send out some sort of email, whatever, or this? And you know what's even crazier? When people join your school, they get emails because they can watch these posts. This thing sends them a weekly digest. It's just fantastic. And it gets even better. And just wait, there's more, you know? Like, you can literally come in here and every 3 days you can just turn this on and you can send out an email. And it'll send it to everybody in your email list or community, however you want to think about it. So that's what we teach you how to do inside of, Build Lab here. And inside of, Make One's community, you can come over here. Now it's free. Just go to the About page. There's some videos here that show you how to do this stuff. Okay, so if you're not a part of that, make sure you become a part of it. But I really want you to understand some of these tools, and I want to take you through a few of these things to help you understand a little bit more, and then we'll call this a day. So again, we are using social media content to attract people. We are then sending them to a free classroom in your school. We are then asking them questions, and we help them, okay? And then we make offers for our premium training. So, hey, would you like me to help you with more? Great. Do this. Go over to this post. Check out these links, right? And then we make offers for our premium training, right? We just keep doing that. If you don't make offers, you don't make money. And then we repeat everything that we just did, and we innovate for less is more. We're always trying to do less and get more. We're always trying to do less and give them more. We're trying to have them do less and get more results. And same goes with you. That's what makes this so beautiful. Have you seen all the hardcore tech I've had to use? None. Pretty simple, isn't it? Okay, so again, we attract. How do we do that? We create content and we go live. I go live every day on TikTok. And I tell people about my community with free classes in it, free training. Okay? And then in that free training, I tell them, hey, go, if you want to go get premium, go get it. All right? And then how do we do this? Well, I'm using this thing called Keynote. You're seeing what I'm doing here. I have some words and some shapes. Pretty simple to do this. You can do this. And I'm recording this with Loom, which is this symbol here. This is Loom. Records my face, records my screen, and it records my mouth. And I can teach this way anywhere. And it's pretty helpful. And if you just go out on social media, to go live, you have to have 1,000 followers at least on TikTok. And most the time you probably want to try to get to as many followers as you can. But if you just go out and do on the daily, just create content in the topics that you like, that you're interested in, kind of like I'm doing. And you do how to, kind of like I'm doing, and you're doing a list, practicing what you preach. People like it. I mean, do you like this? Let me know down in the comments if this has been helpful. Let me know if you've learned anything here, or you've seen, you've had a little aha moment, right? Let me know down below. And if you do this over and over again, people will start to follow you. Matter of fact, I've got on my TikTok, I've been doing this myself, just doing what I'm having you do. I've got, there's like 24,000 people on my TikTok, and, they want to learn to sell their advice online. I tell them to go over there, and they do that. And you can just post on all these places, right? You can post, and people will start following you because they'll be interested in what you're talking about. And you just make your profile everywhere. It's the same, and they just keep coming to your social media stuff. You can just put down below what you do in the bio, and then tell them, they can grab free training by coming over here. And so when somebody goes to mymakeonce.com, so if we go over here, way I've got it, if they go into makeonce.com, I just redirected my domain to the About page here on Make Once Community, and then I've got a video here that shows them what's going on, and they can join the community. It's pretty cool. So you can do that too, and you'll build your list, and you'll start to sell things instead of having to do the old style. Well, we'll talk about that here in a second. So that's how you attract people. And then converting people, like I said, you send them over to your micro courses and your workshops. If you do a weekly workshop and you help people and then share with them that you have premium stuff, they'll buy it. Okay? If it makes sense. It's got to make sense, of course. And then you use Zoom to do that. You just record your Zoom workshop, do it on Zoom. They can register for Zoom. They get on. You do the workshop. Afterwards, you can give them the recording or whatever. I did one the other day. I was on live and I said, hey, it's $149. I will teach you how to, for the price of a pair of shoes, I will teach you how to set up your Skool, and I will show you how Skool is so cool and how you can start selling your advice online using Skool, because I really like that. And it works really good. And so I gave them my affiliate link for Skool. I just sent them, and I put it in all my training over here. So in the classroom, as you can see over in the community here, what I do in these classrooms are, like, I'll do a piece of content, right? Maybe show them how to get more leads or something like that. And then down here, I just say, hey, join my pocket coaching. And they click on it. Guess what it does? Takes them here. For $27, they can join the pocket coaching. So I did the same thing with them, but then I put in the classroom over here, it was a pocket coaching. I took the recording of it. It was called Community Riches Workshop. It's 2 hours and 34 minutes long. And then I just put it over here for them to have, and I give them my link to Skool down here. They get a 14-day free trial. But see how you can put all these links down here? Okay, you can put all this stuff in here. Join Build Lab. Look, they can join Build Lab. Isn't that neat? It's simple for them. And look, people can even use this Klarna thing, and they can get it $149 for 4 payments like that. You can do the same thing. There's nothing fancy here. It doesn't need to be. I just explain to people what it is, and then they go over and they're like, yeah, I want it. And since they can get it for this price, which is like half off of what it normally is, it's normally $9.97, they do it. And that's how you convert them. Okay, so you send them over to micro courses, and people buy it. People will buy it. It just has to make sense. That's why you do a micro course, to show them, like this. This is a micro course, right? And you can do workshops, and we do the workshops. Okay, and then so the old way was, and it still works. It's just more complicated and it requires more tech, but it's the old other way, really. It used to be social media, send them to a landing page, they opt in, they go into a list, then you got to set up all the automations down here, and you got to make sure you keep filling those in and doing the emails right and all this stuff and system. What I like about Skool is when you use Skool, it just sends out the emails for you. And then it sends out the emails based on what was the most popular post. Not some garbage email that you make that you don't know how to make. It actually sends out a post, and no tech. It just sends out a post and says, hey, these were the most interesting conversations inside of this community about this topic where people are talking about how to do X, Y, Z. Yeah. And then you can send one, like I said, every 72 hours. If they're sending one every day, a digest, and people can control how much they get, so it's not like, okay, it's not a bad thing. But then if you can send one out every 3 days, and it's sending one out every day, what the heck do you need? And you're doing weekly workshops, you're adding things to the classroom. You don't got to go all over the place. You just hang out in your Skool. So instead of all this, keeping up with that, why not let it do it? And the deliverability of Skool will just crush any CRM out there. Any automation, most of it's going to spam. Here this way, and you can DM them, and there's an app. For the love of Mary, Okay. So micro courses, I'm in Keynote right now. I made some slides. I'm talking to you. Pretty complicated stuff, I know. I'm just showing you one versus the other. I'm showing you, in the classroom here, you already seen it, but it's pretty easy to build these courses. You can have free courses and paid courses. This is the pocket coaching thing. Okay. And I'll go into more. If you want more information on this, then just down in the comments, that would be the best thing to say is I want more information on this.
And then you can get Stripe. It's free. You just pay 2.9% plus 30 cents per transaction. It's a piece of cake. You don't even notice it. Okay. You can set up all these payment links. Okay. I've got things for all kinds of stuff in here. Like, look at all the different prices we charge in here. Okay. $4,900, $4,700. Okay. $2,000, $177. I make up things all the time because it's my business. I can do that. I just make up helpful things. I test different offers. Do you do that a lot? Do you test things if they're not working? I do. I teach my people to do that too because it's helpful. It really works. I know this is breakneck stuff. This is new, crazy stuff, but it's it. They buy this. That's, and then you help them. You do what you said you were going to do. And then, like I said, after they do buy something, then you deliver it in Skool. And they get into Skool, and I've been showing you that, right? It's pretty easy. They get a community. They get a calendar. They have the leaderboards. Everything that you need to service these people and make them feel great. And they're in a place that's yours. It's not a Facebook group that gets shut down. Okay. So anyhow, I wanted to talk to you about this. I wanted to go over this with you. I wanted to make sure that you understood this because this is here for you and you can do this. And if you want me to help you, just reach out and let me know down in the comments. And if you want to grab, our free Skool, you can just go to it. It's free. And you just go to here. I'll put it on the screen for you. Let me just duplicate this. See how easy this is? Look at that. You just go to Skool.com/makeoncecommunity/about if you want. And you can go right here. And when you go to that, it takes you here and you can watch these videos and get signed up. And everything that I just told you to do, you can tell your people to do. And you can DM people. See how neat this is? And like I said, you got an app on your phone. You can't beat it. Like, you don't need anything else. Like, how long have you not done something simply because you were afraid of the tech? Okay? You don't have to be anymore. It's right here. You don't need all that other stuff. If you want to sell online courses, and you want to do the education business, sell your advice online, it's a great way to make money. You're helping people. You're very helpful. And there's no reason to worry about people, making fun of you or any of that stuff. Like, think about how silly this sounds. Yeah, my friend was making fun of me because I wanted to better my life and I wanted to help people get results and I wanted to help people solve their problems. And so people were making fun of me. What would when you hear that, how does that make you think, Oh, I'm afraid for my brother, my sister, my friend, my neighbor, or somebody else to see me helping people online solve their problems and be authentic and be myself and strive for more. People are making fun of me for that. Or you're worried about going live on a video or something because, somebody might make fun of you for trying to help other people solve their problems. You're trying to be helpful and you're trying to, improve your own life because you know that you can help more people being rich than you can being poor. And that, just really think about that. Oh, did you see Charlie and Sally? They're over there trying to make their life better. Idiots. They're out there trying to help people solve other people's problems. Like, look how stupid they are. God. Oh, did you see that guy the other day? He was trying to help people. He was creating helpful trainings and programs to help people solve their problems. What a loser. If my friends or family made fun of me or poked fun at me because I was trying to improve my life, get more free time, and become useful and helpful to other people so that they can live better and be happier, I don't even know. I would just be like, Okay. Think about it. What do you have to really be worried about? Okay. So I want to help you with this. I think we can do it. And I know we can do it. We've done it with everybody else. Look at all these people. They love this stuff. And we've got a lot of trainings. We got new stuff coming out all the time because that's what we do. We get better. And you can make real money with this. I mean, this is quite a bit here, It is. And it gets better and better, This was a long time ago. I've made more in a month than I've made in an entire year. And I never thought that was possible. But, if you think about it, what if, just really think about this. What if, 1,000 people just gave you $5 per day? How much money is that in a month? Imagine 1,000 people each gave you $5 per day. What is that, 150 a month? What's 150 times 1,000? Or what if 1,000 people joined your community, and what if those 1,000 people all gave you $1 a day? So that's $30 a month. That's not bad, is it? Okay. And then those people all had a friend that gave you that gave you $1 a day. Now you have 2,000 people giving you $1 a day. And now here's another thing. Imagine you were using Skool and other people started using Skool because of you, and you got 1,000 people giving you, or you got 1,000 people that became affiliates of your Skool community. And since you get 40% of the $99 every time that somebody joins your Skool, and then they get their own Skool, you would get 40%. So that's $39. What if 1,000 people over, let's say a few years or something, or whatever, but you had 1,000 people that are also now earning you $39 a month on top of the other $1 you're getting a day? What is that? $69,000 a month? That's what the math is, right? 1,000 people giving you $1 a day, and then those same 1,000 people, or 1,000 people, are earning you $39 a month. I don't know. That seems like a really good thing, doesn't it? I mean, you decide. But anyway, I hope this was helpful. I hope that you come check me out on live each day, and I hope that you come hang out in the community, say hi, reach out, let me know what you liked the most about this, and I hope you take the plunge, So anyway, you take care, and I'll see you here in the next video.